about doing. I got two new texture packs, so like that's why I don't like that. I got two new. So yeah.
Yeah, man.
Can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? What do you call it? You could join me if you wanna. I'm working on my survival world. It's a let's play. I'm on live on YouTube right now if you want to join. When you join, I give you the course because I'm kind of far. Let you know. And it's a texture pack. You're gonna like it. What happened? What about the Enderman? Oh, hell yeah. I forgot about that. You were right about that. Hey, hey, when you join, if you see spruce trees, can you get some saplings if you see any on the way over here when you join? Cause I haven't found no spruce wood and I need that for my build. That's why I'm missing, bro. So I can start. But yeah. No, take your time. Take your time. Yeah, full survival, no cheats, nothing like from my last world. It was full survival, but I lost it. But now I'm good. Everything's going good now. It's gonna be a better, better survival world, Hell yeah. My bad. I'm eating chips right now. Are you joining? Okay, when you join, I gotta give you the coordinates, okay? I just need spruce wood and that's it. I just need spruce saplings. Cause they called it yeah, whatever. Because when you spawn, you're gonna spawn like probably like a birch. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
You're gonna spawn like about like a birch area, like near the birch. It's kind of far. I'm looking for my pen. I just had my pen. Um. Okay, excuse me, shit. I'm gonna just give you the course. Give me a second, okay? I might.
Alright.
I'm looking for a pen. Find a pen. Give me 1 second. I gotta write this down. I'm gonna send it right now, okay?
Alright.
Negative. That's the chords.
Alright.
My mic, what the hell? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
The fuck? How about now? Can you hear me now? Okay, it might be nighttime. What you think about the texture pack? It's two. It's two texture pack. Yeah. Like when I build, like right now, when I build whatever, like I need spruce wood for my base, like for like the outline, like for the structure. That's why like for me, I do that like the layout first, and then I build on, you know. Oh, yeah. The mobs. Oh, that's fine. You want me to turn it peaceful? Okay. I understand. It's kind of yeah. And you can put it. Yeah, you need a spawn point over here, anyways. I got like 25 levels. I just bro, like the spot I pick, it's so flat that I'm gonna build like a big village, like a little town, whatever. But I'm gonna take my time with it. Like, if other people want like to join up, like you could build. Like I'll let you know what like where not to build, you know. But you could build with I like people. What's it called? Like the most people I had like on a Minecraft for, I think it was 4 or 5 people I had. Like, yeah, yeah, yeah. I wish I got my map. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, I'm gonna let you know like around like 10. I'm gonna have to go. Let you know because I'm spending the night at my girl house. She want me to be over there. You know how to. You good? I'm gonna just let you know right now because right now it's for me like it's 8:23. I got like 2 hours to play. 2 hours to play. 3 hours. Yeah, so I got like 3 hours to play. I already found already 2 villages. I just need a lot of iron to make mine carts. I can just transfer them. I just need 2. Like from cause right now when I'm clearing out this area, like making it more flat, so I could put my base on there. I want to make like my center base, you know? If that makes sense, like my base gonna be like the center of everything, you know? So like, I don't know. I'll be watching like a lot of YouTubers, like Mumbo Jumbo or like like the Hermitcraft. I don't know if you watch that. Like I'll be watching them. That'll be like they're like inspiring, like. And they could build like a motherfucker. I'm gonna lie, they could build better than me. So. So I know how to make a creeper farm. It's not that hard, but I just need a lot of materials. Yeah. I need a better shovel, man. This shovel not even enchanted. I mean, I got lapis. Yes, I do. Let's see, what can I get? Break it 3. We see how I can break it. I hope I get efficiency. Yes, let's go. Efficiency 3. I'll take that. That's gonna help me way faster now. Oh, something else too. I try to be organized with all my chests, like everything, So like, I got OCD, like, cause like I don't know, like I feel like when you put like one, like a lot of, you're gonna have a lot of stuff. You're gonna build up a lot. I only got 7 diamonds. Let you know, I'm kind of poor right now. Did you find any spruce or no? I'm telling you, like this is hard to find spruce. I got emeralds, so I could trade, with a watering trader. I'm just waiting till one, to spawn and shit. Like a couple already spawned, but like they didn't give me what I want. But I did buy, the pink tree, the pink wood. I bought some saplings. I bought some saplings off of him, so, cause that's hard to find. I can't find one of them yet, so. Yeah, cherry blossom, yeah. No, the reason why I bought this extra pack because like I don't know, like it's different. Like the moon, look, you see the moon in the sky? You see that? It looks realistic. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and like for me, when like now like, I kind of learned my lesson. If I do like redstone builds, like anything with redstone, I gotta do kind of far, from the base, because it gets too laggy. So like I learned my lesson. That's why I think I lost my work too, because it was because I had a pumpkin farm, sugarcane farm, and I had like 2 beacons right there too, like and I had like hella map, like a map wall. Had that there too. Oh my, that shit. I've recorded it. I've recorded everything on that world. Like I live streamed on that world for like 11 hours straight. Guess I'm trying to improve myself a little bit more. So how you been, bro? Oh yeah. That day was funny with Blue. He was funny. You still far? You gonna need a boat. I don't know if you got one already. I forgot to tell you. I'm sorry. Are you? Oh, yeah, you are. What's up? I haven't. I'm going to build like a gate, like a passway right here. Like right here is gonna be like an entrance. Right here, like be like right here gonna be like a dock. I haven't got to it yet, but it's just the little area, the little spawn area, Full chanting table if you need level 30. Right here is the mine. This is my chest. Everything here is right here mine. I'm just saying right now. You could use the furnace if you need to, to cook up some stuff, whatever. Oh, I got food right here if you need food. It should be a bed in there. Yeah, here, grab this bed right here. I'm gonna throw it to you. Hold on. You grab that. Yeah, I'm gonna put it back on normal. Come here. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. So you could, if you want, you could build over there, cause that's like Keller Woods, or you could build, cause like all this flat, I'm gonna make all this right here flat, like. So back there, I'm gonna make it flat. So if you wanna build over there, yeah, it's gonna look nice though. It's gonna take a while though. It's gonna look nice. Yeah. Oh, and if you need food, whatever, you just replant it. I got food chests right there. The little barrels. There's hella food in it. If you need food. So what you think about it? Yeah. Yeah, I've been over there. Oh yeah. I haven't explored yet. Oh shit. I'm waiting for somebody. You want to go with me? We go together? Yeah, you can build right there. If you're gonna build a house, try to take your time with it, and and put a pathway after you're done, like, I just detail it, okay? Cause like, I'm gonna start doing like houses around here, little farms. Bro, right here, bro, this is a good spot to build, bro. I got ideas, bro. I got ideas. But yeah. You need torches or no? I'm gonna go there right now. I don't need the iron right now. I just need more like the other resource. Let me put this stuff away. Hey, don't be shy to grab some food, bro. If you need food, I got hella food. And too much for one person. I'll put that away. For now, okay, I just need torches shortly. That's fine, stuff. Oh, I need my shield. Oh, you might need a shield, let you know. The mobs on here is kinda nutty, bro. So like you know how like basic zombies, whatever? But imagine they're like The Walking Dead, like they'll walk like that a little bit, So like, but they hit harder though. If that makes sense. Yeah. Recipes? Hold on. I just saw it. I feel dumb. Go out game, you said? Go away. Recipe. No, I feel like I'm blind. What the fuck? Why I need to turn that off for? What that does? How you do that again? Go in settings or go in game? Which one is it? What's the name of it? Recipes. Okay, recipe unlock. Okay, I turn that off. What that does? I just turn it off. What that does? Oh. I guess, okay. I'm gonna go mining. Oh my, it's an Enderman down here. Shit. But I don't know, I like something else too I like about this texture pack is the resource, like the iron or like the coal and the diamonds look cool. Oh shit. Further. Need the coal. Yeah, no. Oh, and the diorite looks so nice, bro. Like the texture of the diorite, you know how everybody don't like diorite? The texture, you might want to juice it, cause I'm gonna juice the shit out of it. It look nice to me. I like it. Oh shit, creeper. Why the creeper look so fat? He looks sad as hell too. Wait. Shit. Oh, this cave go deeper, bro. That's why we need if you see a trading village or whatever in there, a trading spawn or whatever that thing called, the people, that guy would come with let me know so I can come up. If it got sapling trees, that's what we need. We need spruce. We need. Oh hell yeah! Tree farm song. Hell yeah! Oh creeper. This zombie got an iron sword. Oh shit. I do like a redstone machine for that if I need like a lot of trees. That's what I had in my last world. I'm gonna get out of this cave. This cave don't got nothing for me besides like what you need, like a little bit of resource. I just need. I'm gonna go strip mining. Excuse me, shit. I need to go mining. Let's go mining. Have that right there. I need a bucket. Cause I need to make another. I need to make another portal. Here we go to another. Hey, give me a second, okay, bro? Hello? My bad. I went to grab something to drink and a bag of chips. I have the munchies. I have the munchies like a motherfucker right now. What? Well, I was dog sitting for like 2 days. And in that 2 days, my pouch died, my vape, so I had to buy another one. Yeah. And I went, got some of that, that green stuff, Yeah, some lettuce, some good ass lettuce. Shit. Yeah. You see, you see how they look? They look so sad and but fat. You see how they look? Oh shit, another creeper. You, you want me to go to sleep right quick with you? Not like that, but like go to bed. For real? Keep running. Can you keep running? Can you kick? What's it called? Can you? Did you pick it up or no? Okay, I'm gonna come right now. Just run a circle for now. I'm coming up right now. Did you put a spawn on these or no? That's fine. Is your bed okay though? Spawn? No, you for real? Okay, I'm gonna grab your stuff and put it away for you, okay? Yeah. Yeah, I will. I will. Um, Let me put this stuff away right quick. I'm out. Okay. Oh. Okay, I told you if you want some torches, you said no. I got most of all your stuff. I'm gonna put everything in the chest. It's gonna be like a double chest. You're gonna see a double chest. I put. Oh yeah, I'm putting all your stuff in there right now. And I'm putting some torches in there for you too. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK and just snack that. I'm gonna eat my snacks right quick. I'm just waiting. And something else too. I'm waiting for like a spotting villager, like the trading dude, to spawn up here too. That's another thing I'm waiting for. I need that wood, man. Where you from? Sprucewood? Where'd you find again? My bad, I can hear you. What'd you say? Ooh, hell yeah. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry.
When she was found, another nurse and I took her to the TV room.
Yeah.
We let her sleep in a recliner there.
Shit.
With the lights on, because she was too scared to go back to her room. In our nursing home, we all had a theory about why the mean lady was so scared. We thought maybe she was afraid the kind old lady she had been rude to was coming back to haunt her at night. This thought scared all of us nurses, too. Another strange thing happened with a Greek grandmother who stayed with us. She was from Greece and spoke very little English. She would talk Investing isn't just for the elite few. It's a skill you can learn. Weevil is here to enhance your
I'm having a barn fight. My bad.
Night.
I need to go mining.
Whenever I went to check on her, she would pretend to be asleep, only to start talking again when I went back to my desk.
My bad. I listen to a lot of horror stories. That's why, like, when I play Minecraft,
my family and I moved
I
to
zone out on this shit.
Florida with neat rows of houses. After we settled in, we met the head of the neighborhood association, a man we'll call Jeff. He seemed really friendly at first. Our house was right next to Jeff's, and we often saw him outside. He would always smile and wave at me and my younger brothers and sisters.
Were you mining right now?
For the first few months, everything was great. We got to know our neighbors.
Oh, so, I think there's too. Sometimes the mobs, like the zombies, will have armor or like a sword or like a shovel. They be dropping it for some reason. Because I think the mod had texture pack, whatever. I think because that's why. Because before it never does that for me.
This really surprised us. After a while, Jeff began to pay more attention to me and my siblings.
Shit.
He would come up to my younger brothers and sisters while they were playing and say how adorable they were. He even asked my youngest sibling if they wanted to go for a walk with him in the neighborhood. Jeff's behavior got weirder and weirder until the day this part of my story happened. One evening, just after it got dark, I was walking my dog. My parents had told us to stay away from Jeff and his house. So we we took a longer route to reach a big open field where my dog liked to play.
We're in the
I was
base?
used to hearing sounds from the neighborhood, like other
Oh, you
people
already
and
here?
their pets and cars.
Hell yeah.
But as I walked that evening, I kept hearing footsteps behind the building,
Yeah, it's not peaceful.
even though I was alone.
I need.
Every time there was a space between buildings,
I'm.
I'd peek
What's it
through,
called? It.
but I couldn't
Oh
see
my
anyone.
bad.
Being a curious kid, I decided to check it out. As soon as I moved towards the other side, the footsteps stopped.
You got spruce wood or no?
Building, I looked towards the grassy area.
How? You got saplings?
There was Jeff, standing by the edge of the
Oh, why you didn't get no
his phone
saplings?
pointed right at me. He just stood there, laughing. It was clear he had been
Ah, no.
I got really scared and
I hurt my heart.
back home. I thought that would be the end of it, but it wasn't.
Damn.
The next day I decided to bike to the grocery
That
store.
hurt my heart.
As I was biking through the neighborhood, I saw Jeff's car driving in.
I saw lava though. I need lava though.
He started following me. I was biking away from his house and started pedaling faster, worried he might stop to talk to me. His car kept getting closer, and he even started driving on my side of the road. Our eyes met, and he was smiling in a
The
really
area
creepy
I was
way.
at, I saw a
I
creeper.
quickly biked onto the sidewalk just as his car came really close to my bike, like about a foot away. Then he stuck his head out of the window and let out this really loud, scary laugh. After that incident, my family went to the courthouse and got a restraining order against him.
Bro,
He
gravel
was
look
arrested,
cool. Bro, the gravel
even though
look
it
cool
turned
as
out he was
hell.
accused
The
of
gravel
following
skin
other
look
kids in
cool.
the neighborhood.
Like,
It's a reminder to be careful when you move somewhere new. You can't always tell who your neighbors are.
shit.
It may not seem like it, but this is actually progress in play. A Shell Energy 100% renewable electricity plant, lighting every soccer match at Shell Energy Stadium. I'm a 32-year-old woman now, but this story happened when I was 13 years old. I was spending the night at my friend's house. Let's call her Kate for this story. Kate lived in a neighborhood that wasn't very safe. It was a short distance from our middle school. Kate's mom was raising her alone and worked late hours. That night, we had the house to ourselves. Her mom had left lots of snacks for us. We could eat as much as we wanted. It was still early, so we decided to take a walk to the pond and park area, not far from Kate's home. As we were walking back, a car came up behind us. I didn't know who it was, but Kate recognized him. She said it was Andy, her neighbor.
I need.
Andy looked older,
Is it 12
maybe in his
pieces
50s.
for how much I need for a portal? 12 or 13?
He slowed down his car and asked what we were doing that evening.
8. But I want to make a
Kate
big
said
one,
we were
so it's
having a
13. I
sleepover
need
and
13, I
planned to
think.
prank some kids from our school and watch scary
Cause I want to
movies.
do like a 3x3, you know the portal. I don't want to do like the
Even
basic, you know the regular one, you know
Even though I
the
was
basic
young,
one.
I didn't feel comfortable with his smile.
That's what I'm gonna do.
I was surprised Kate shared so much with him, but maybe she knew him well. Andy spoke softly. So, Kate, your mom's car isn't here. She's working late again, right? Kate replied in her usual friendly way. Yeah, she's on the late shift, so we have the house to ourselves tonight. Andy gave us that weird smile again and said, okay, have fun at your sleepover and don't get into trouble. He then drove off to his house. As we walked up to Kate's house, we saw Andy go into his home, still looking at us. When we got inside, I started asking Kate about her neighbor Andy. I told Kate that Andy had made me feel uneasy. Kate admitted that Andy was a bit strange, but she didn't think he was dangerous. Kate was more trusting and relaxed, while I was always cautious and careful. We made pizza, grabbed snacks, and watched
I need
movies.
one more piece.
We also chatted with friends on AIM later on. It was around midnight or 1 a.m., and Kate's mom hadn't come home yet. We were starting to doze off in our sleeping bags in the living room, with a scary movie playing on the TV.
Damn, it's city.
Suddenly, Kate muted the TV and whispered, I think the motion sensor light in the backyard just went on and off. She quietly peeked out the window that looked over their backyard. I tiptoed over and asked if she saw anything. She didn't see anything at first, but then the light turned on again. We tried to see outside, but it was hard to make anything out. Kate thought she might see better from the basement window. We carefully walked down the basement stairs in the dark, not wanting to turn on the lights in case someone outside saw us. Kate was usually more relaxed, but we were both feeling paranoid, maybe because of the scary movies. There was a big window with a door next to it in the basement. The motion sensor light turned on again, letting us see a little inside the dark basement. Then we heard the door to the backyard start to rattle. We both screamed. The door had blinds, so we couldn't see who was outside, but someone was trying to open it. Luckily, the door was locked with a deadbolt, but we were still terrified. Kate picked up a baseball bat near a sofa and moved towards the door. I whispered to her that we should leave and maybe call her mom or the police. Kate, being braver, carefully lifted a corner of the blinds on the door window. The person outside kept trying to open the door. When Kate lifted the blinds, we saw it was Andy, her neighbor. We both screamed. Andy raised his hands and said, "It's okay, girls. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just wanted to check on you. It's late, and I thought I saw someone in your yard." We looked at each other, then at Andy. His eyes looked really wrong and scary, and we could tell he was lying about why he was there. Kate yelled at him to leave, or she'd call the police. Andy just stared and said he was just checking on us because he knew we were alone. He tried to open the door again and asked us to unlock it. I grabbed Kate's arm and told her to call 911. I shouted that we were calling the police and he needed to leave. Andy glared at us, then backed away from the door. He looked around quickly, then ran off to his backyard. Kate and I ran upstairs, and her mom was just coming into the house. We tried to explain what happened with Andy. Her mom was shocked, but didn't want to call the police because he hadn't actually broken in or hurt us. Kate and I were scared and wanted her mom to report him, but she thought the police wouldn't do much. Luckily, I didn't see Andy again when I visited Kate's house. Not long after, Kate and her mom moved away. I still don't know what Andy wanted that night, but I'm very glad we never found out. Time is yours.
He's on pedo. Sound like a pedophile.
A few years back, when I was 25, I shared a house with one of my closest friends at the time. Our bond was getting weaker, and she hardly spent time at home. This particular evening, though, she decided to stay in and went to bed early. Back then, I worked as a waiter and often stayed up late, usually watching videos on YouTube and smoking weed. This night wasn't much different, except that my neighbors almost kidnapped me. Let me tell you a bit about my house.
You know, something else too, like,
we lived in a house with
some of them, like, some of the victims, if they do survive, and then they say, "Oh, I didn't do it," they come back with, like, like a rape kit test, it's like, you did it, like, why you acting stupid, We're like, come on now, like
filling up an old soda bottle with water because
fucking
their
sick.
water was turned off, asking for beer, or even just $1. They often knocked on our door, and if we didn't answer, I'd catch them either stealing cigarette butts from our ashtray, or trying to peek inside through the door's peephole. It was quite weird. So there I was, relaxing with
but I'm gonna
some
be
weed
on
on YouTube,
tomorrow in the
when I
afternoon,
heard a
though.
knock at the
I'm gonna
door.
let you know.
I immediately knew who it was. It was 11 p.m.,
Because,
and looking through the peephole confirmed my guess. It was the boyfriend from next door.
yeah.
Usually, I'd ignore it and go back to what I was doing, but he seemed
Can I put it
really
on
troubled
peaceful?
that
Can I
night.
put it back or no?
So,
I
I opened the door.
don't know.
He said he needed me to film his proposal. He explained he bought an engagement ring and wanted me to follow him to his backyard to record the moment. I was surprised.
I heard a cave,
but
that's why I
intrigued.
heard a cave.
I agreed,
I don't know where
saying
they're
I
at.
just needed to put on my shoes. After locking the door, I sneaked to the back room to get a view of their backyard, expecting to see some kind of romantic setup. But there was nothing. Just complete
Bless you.
darkness. There was no hint of any kind
I
of
found the cave.
celebration
It
or
was a
setup.
bat. I heard a bat.
Feeling uneasy, I
In the
quickly
cave.
woke up my roommate to fill her in on the weird situation. "No way, that's creepy," she said.
Okay,
And we both
I'm gonna put it
cautiously
back on.
approached the door as the boyfriend started pounding on it.
Well, I'm gonna let you know when I'm gonna kill the Ender Dragon.
But then I saw
You
him
can help
move
if you
away
want.
from the peephole. I spun around and pressed my back against the door for safety. My roommate, looking worried, grabbed a couple of wire hangers for defense and joined me at the door. We stood there holding the hangers, ready to defend ourselves, until the noise outside stopped. We were both really scared, but wanted to make sure we weren't overthinking things. We quietly left through our back door and got into her car to do a quick drive-by of their house. Their front door was always open, and they didn't have curtains, so it was easy to see inside. We drove past their house really slowly and and looked into their living room. There they were, the couple and an older man, just sitting on the couch, staring at the wall. We quickly drove away and spent the night at a friend's place. After that night, I never opened the door for them again. Then one day I came home and saw an older woman in their driveway. She approached me as I got out of my car and asked if I knew where the neighbors were. I told her I hadn't seen them for a while. She revealed she was the owner of the house and that they hadn't paid rent for months. She had to evict them. When she went into the house, she found it a complete mess. Needles, trash everywhere, holes in the walls, and even human waste on the floor.
Damn.
I expressed my sympathy for her situation, but was secretly relieved.
It's crazy.
I still wonder what would have happened if I had followed him to the backyard that night. What were they really planning? I'm a young woman in my early 20s, and recently started living on my own, about 2 years ago. I've never really interacted.
I haven't found
much with my
diamonds yet.
neighbors,
I found
and always felt a bit
iron,
nervous because no one
redstone,
in the area
and
seems to
lapis
watch out for
besides
each other.
iron. Besides
If something
diamonds.
strange happened, I doubted anyone would notice or check if I was alright. Last year, I started seeing a man regularly walking his dog in the grassy area behind my house. This wasn't odd, as it's a common spot for people in my neighborhood to hang out. His dog was adorable, and my cat enjoyed playing with it through the sliding glass door at the back of my house. They would run up and down, touching paws to the glass and doing other cute things. One day, while I was outside, his dog happily ran up to my porch to greet me and my cat. This was the first time I actually spoke to this neighbor. Let's call him Mark. Mark seemed okay, and we quickly started to spend time together. I smoke, and he was often outside with his dog, especially during the summer. We would bump into each other a lot and end up chatting for over an hour after work. This went on for a few weeks. I gave him my phone number, and it felt good to have a friend in my building. However, it was obvious that Mark was interested in more than friendship. He wanted either a romantic relationship or a friends with benefits arrangement. I was very clear with him that I wasn't interested in either. I had to remind him of this quite often. It started to bother me how frequently he brought it up. Mark was very keen on getting me to come to his house from the first day we met. He invited me over many times, but I always said no, using COVID as an excuse. He soon got tired of that excuse and even tried inviting himself to my place, but I always refused. One day he came out while I was smoking, holding a bottle of wine and 2 glasses. He insisted I try it, claiming it was delicious. I immediately noticed that the seal on the bottle was broken, but it didn't look like any wine had been drunk from it. It was full to the top. Mark poured 2 glasses and urged me to drink. I felt uneasy, not wanting to accuse him of anything when he might just be being friendly. He poured himself a glass from the same bottle. I thought, what could go wrong? But my mom always taught me to be cautious. So I pretended to drink a bit of the wine and told him it tasted good. Every time we said something, he would urge me to take another sip. I explained that I don't drink much, so I was taking it slow. But I did point out that he hadn't had any, and encouraged him to drink first. He didn't go for his glass right away, but in the middle of talking, he reached for it and then accidentally knocked it over, spilling the wine on the grass. He didn't make much of the spill, and quickly said it was my turn to drink. That's when I said, "But you haven't had any. You spilled yours. Pour yourself another one. I don't want to drink alone." So he did. But still, he didn't drink. A few moments later, he again told me to drink mine. I insisted he needed to catch up, and we went back and forth like this for a while. He tried to grab his glass again and spilled it once more. All the wine was on the grass again. Then he pushed me to drink. At this point, I had enough. Too many warning signs were telling me to leave. I told him straight that this seemed really dodgy and I didn't trust the drink since he wouldn't have any, but was so keen on me drinking mine. He claimed he was just clumsy and not used to drinking, but mentioned he had seen me with friends, having shots and drinks. That was another huge warning sign. Had he been watching me? That was creepy. I should mention that our complex is pretty big, and he doesn't live close to me.
Let me get you,
He's a good distance away, and can't see my windows or yard from his place. So I firmly told him I wouldn't drink anymore because the whole thing felt off. He poured himself another glass, and guess what? Spilled it again. There wasn't much wine left by then.
Hey, do
The
you
last
vape or
bit
no?
into his glass and suggested we both drink on the count of 3. We lifted our glasses, and to my surprise, he actually drank. I then spilled mine on the grass. Oh well. About 2 nights later, while I was outside smoking, he came out and immediately started
I can't believe I
complaining
bought
about
that
me not
texture
wanting to
pack.
date or sleep with
He
him.
tricked me.
He just couldn't understand why all girls were like this.
The,
He began raising his
you know
voice, demanding to know what was wrong with him
what
and why
happened?
I wouldn't be with him. I reminded him that I had always been clear about not
What'd
being
you say?
interested in that kind of relationship. Not just with him, but with anyone at the
Oh yeah.
moment. He didn't calm down though. Instead, he started ranting about his
I
ex
heard
and
a
her dog.
skeleton.
Yes, her dog. He then shockingly admitted to abusing that dog, describing how he wouldn't feed or water it because it had accidents in the house, and how he would hit it hard. I was completely horrified, especially because all this time he was telling me this, he was playing fetch with his own dog. I had noticed before that his dog seemed afraid of him, and I had mentioned it. He explained it by saying the dog's previous owners were abusive, making the dog scared and distrustful. The dog was always happy to see me, cuddling up and staying close, so I thought I just had a special bond with it. But now, realizing the truth, I felt heartbroken for the poor animal. Fed up with him, I interrupted and made an excuse about needing to leave because my friends were waiting. He's been sending me nonsensical messages ever since. Whenever he's outside, my phone gets bombarded with endless random texts. He tells me he knows I'm home because he's seen me or my car. He throws his dog's toys onto my porch and sometimes stands outside for hours, probably thinking I'll come out since I smoke. But now, I just avoid him by going out front if I see him near my porch. Even before the wine incident, he had said several things that should have been red flags. The lesson here is to always trust your instincts. He's still bothering me, even though we only hung out for a few weeks back in the summer of 2020. His last message to me was just last night, asking what he did wrong and if I felt disrespected. I haven't spoken to him since he yelled at me for not sleeping with him. I considered replying with a blunt truth about his disturbing and creepy behavior and how uncomfortable he made me feel, but I didn't want to give him any pointers on how he might improve. Stay cautious, everyone. Never drink anything if the seal is broken. I'm pretty sure he was trying to drug me.
This is Mohammed Ashmawi, CEO of Human Habitat. I am here in Amman, Jordan, in cooperation with our respected partners, the Jordanian Hashemite Charitable Organization. We are preparing the ballots for medicines.
Let me share a story that I've kept to myself until now. My name is Sarah, I'm 32, and live alone. Not long ago, I shifted into a new flat. Settling in was easy since I didn't have many things. One day, as I was heading to work, I grabbed my bag and keys and left my apartment. On my way to the car, a lady, probably between 45 and 55, approached me. She looked tired, thin, and had deep circles under her eyes. Her voice was raspy, likely from smoking a lot. She greeted me. "Hi there, you must be the new person in the building." "Yes, I moved in a few days back," I replied, noticing she was hiding something in her hands. Her excitement grew as she realized I had spotted it. She grinned widely, revealing her bad teeth and swollen gums. "I'd like you to meet someone," she said, and showed me a doll named Jambalaya, which looked odd.
Jambalaya, what the hell?
"Thanks. Nice to meet her," I said,
Sounds
just to be
some
polite and avoid any
hillbilly
trouble.
shit.
I needed to hurry to avoid being late for work. "I must go to work now. See you around," I told her. "Call me Emma," she replied as I got into my car. I nodded and drove off. Glancing in the rearview mirror, I saw Emma staring intently at me, still holding the doll. She seemed off, maybe under some influence. Later, returning home around 5:05 p.m., I saw Emma again. This time she was in the middle of the parking lot, playing with the doll. "What is she doing?" I thought, surprised as I drove past her. As I noticed Emma's unsettling grin through my car window, I forced a smile and tried to stay calm. Parking the car, I silently hoped she wouldn't approach me as I walked towards the building entrance. Trying to avoid eye contact, I couldn't help but glance at her when I heard her chant and sing. "Jambalaya, Jambalaya, Jambalaya,"
Hell no.
she sang in a slow, eerie tone, repeating the doll's name. I quickened my pace, but just Before entering the building, I looked back. She wasn't singing anymore. Emma stood there, holding the doll in one hand and her other hand on her heart, looking visibly upset. We stared at each other for what seemed like forever. Finally, I mouthed a silent apology and hurried into my apartment without looking back. Once inside, I quickly locked the door. Emma had really unnerved me. She wasn't hostile, but her presence was unsettling. I dropped my things, turned on the lights, and collapsed on my bed, letting out a heavy sigh. Soon, I got up and started tidying up. Approaching the window hesitantly, I was relieved to find no one there. Part of me had feared seeing Emma outside my window. Later, I woke up at an odd hour, around 4:30 a.m. Grabbing my phone from the bedside table, I wondered why I had woken up so suddenly, and turned on the bedside lamp, finding myself wide awake for some unknown reason. I couldn't understand why I was suddenly awake and feeling so uneasy. Lying in my bed, I started hearing strange tapping sounds, which made me freeze in fear. As someone who enjoys scary stories, I tend to get paranoid easily. I wasn't sure if I should investigate the noise or just stay put. The tapping stopped after a minute, replaced by shuffling sounds and faint whispers. I was really scared, not knowing what to do. Then, everything went silent for about 5 minutes. Just when I thought it was safe, my front door slammed shut loudly. This terrified me, and I quickly checked every room to see what was going on. I found nothing, which made me even more anxious, thinking I was losing my mind. The last place I checked was the bathroom, and there, in the shower, was the unexpected source of my fright. It was the doll, Jambalaya. I couldn't understand why Emma would break into my apartment just to leave this creepy doll in my bathtub. This incident made me realize how unpredictable and potentially dangerous Emma was. I wondered how she got into my apartment, how long she was there, and why she left the doll.
No bullshit.
Searching my apartment, I discovered that my bathroom window was unlocked and slightly open. I was upset with myself for not securing it. I guessed that Emma entered through the window and left through the front door. I reported everything to the apartment management, expressing my concerns and considering moving out because of Emma. They were understanding and offered me the next month's rent for free if I stayed. I accepted their offer due to my financial situation. About a week later, I learned from the apartment staff that Emma was arrested and might be sent to a psychiatric ward. Apparently, after the manager confronted her, she admitted to breaking into my apartment, then angrily denied it and had a meltdown. She became aggressive, leading to her arrest. I felt relieved to hear she was arrested, as it meant I no longer had to worry about her. I threw away the doll and decided to move on, hoping for a better experience in my new apartment. I never want to go through such an ordeal again.
I am Butch Loxton. I'm a Los Angeles-based artist. I'm inspired by the Day of the Dead culture.
I didn't find no diamonds yet, bro. It's
This
so
story
hard.
begins in the house where I grew up at the end of a quiet street. In front of our house, there was a large forest. The previous owners of our house used to grow weed in the forest, and some of the plants were still there. I had 3 siblings, 2 brothers and a twin sister. We loved playing outside, and on this particular day, my 8-year-old brother Jake and I, who was 7
I'm
at the time,
better be out of torches
decided
soon
to
anyway, so I don't got one more torch.
We left our other siblings playing in the yard and ventured into the familiar forest, which had always
I
been
got
our
like a 4
playground.
inventory too, so yeah.
As we walked, we
Oh, find diamonds, let's go.
which wasn't unusual in the history I mentioned.
You talking about it?
We began to notice
Hell
more
yeah.
and more of these plants, all in a neat line. Being curious kids, we decided to follow this trail of plants.
1,
Suddenly,
2,
Jake
3.
whispered, "Stop."
I got 4 diamonds out of that. I'll take that.
We saw a huge white house with a leaning fence around it. A house we'd never seen before, despite all our time spent in these woods. We were staring at the house when we heard a door squeaking open.
Man, I don't got no more
We
torches, so I'm
quickly
gonna
hid
head back
behind some
now.
bushes, our hearts pounding. We saw an old man step out. He looked scruffy, wearing a
Hey,
stained white
you like
tank
the
top
hunger?
and
Like
shorts.
the hunger? See how the hunger bar
The
is?
scruffy old man suddenly shouted, "Hey, what are you
I like it
kids
like
doing
that.
here?" We saw him holding something, but didn't get a clear look because we remembered what our mom always said about being careful, thanks to all the crime shows she made us watch. We knew we had to get out of there fast. So, we started running as fast as we could. The first moments of our escape were all a blur because we were so scared. But then we heard gunshots. The bullets were hitting the plants right next to us, which made us run even faster. While we were running, the old man shouted something else, but we were too far away to hear it. When we finally got back, panting and scared, our other siblings asked us what had happened. We told them everything, but they wanted to go back and see the house themselves. We managed to convince them not to. We didn't tell our mom either because we knew she would be really upset. Instead, we planned to go back the next day, armed with big sticks for protection.
Big sticks.
The weirdest part of this whole thing is that when we went back, following the same path and seeing the same plants, we couldn't find the house again. We searched everywhere, but it was like it had disappeared. This still bothers me. There's no way to explain why we couldn't find it again, and I really hope no one else ever runs into that creepy old man or his mysterious house. This story began when I was a young kid in elementary school. My brother, mom, and I had moved to Canada a few years before this strange event took place.
Canada.
We settled into an apartment where many new immigrants like us lived. One day, as we waited for the elevator, a woman and her daughter who had some disabilities came to wait with us. They were speaking Farsi, but it was the kind used in Afghanistan, not Iran, where my family was from. My mom noticed this right away and was overjoyed to meet someone else who spoke Farsi, living just a few doors away from us. They started talking, and it was clear that the woman's daughter couldn't talk or use sign language because of her severe disabilities. My mom and I would often see each other in our building and around the neighborhood. There was a man my mom thought was following and bothering the woman's daughter. This man was a single father of a girl a bit older than me. I knew them both pretty well.
Oh shit! Can we go to bed, bro?
After their dog a few times.
There's a phantom.
His daughter
Let's go to
once
bed.
told us that her parents had split up, and her dad got to take care of her. One evening, my mom and I came home and met
It
the
scared the
woman
shit out of me. I
as we
thought
left the
creeper just
elevator.
blow up. That's why.
She came up to us, saying it was her
But it's not a
daughter's
creeper.
birthday, and invited us to have some cake.
Phantom.
I always felt uncomfortable around her and didn't really want to go, but my mom felt bad and said we wouldn't stay long. We went into her apartment, and right away, I felt uneasy. The woman's daughter was sitting alone in a dark room, lit only by a small nightlight. There were no other lights or furniture. In the middle of the room, there was a cloth on the floor, picnic style, with some plates, forks, and a homemade cake. I sat down and started to relax when my mom's phone rang. We were all surprised. As my mom answered the call, the woman rushed in and asked her to silence her phone.
That's fucked up.
She whispered that we had to be very quiet so a certain someone wouldn't know we were there. I got really scared. Who was she talking about? My mom apologized and asked her to explain. The woman began to tell us about the man living below her. She claimed he was making their lives miserable. She said he would bang on the ceiling with a broom at all hours, signaling he knew they were home. She even said that one time, her daughter was drawn to the
I'm coming to you.
and he tried to convince her to jump. She told us that he would come to their door in the night and whisper
He
scary
built a
things
dirt
to them.
house.
My mom then questioned the woman about why she hadn't reported these scary incidents. The woman explained that she was terrified the man would find out and
He's a
harm
big
them.
ass starter.
She shared that they never turned on any lights, didn't watch TV, and always kept quiet, only whispering when at home. After we finished the cake and thanked her for inviting us, we got ready to leave. She moved quietly to her door, gesturing for us to stay hidden.
Yeah.
She cautiously opened the door, looked around, and then told us it was safe to leave.
Oh yeah.
Once we were back in our apartment, I told my mom that I couldn't believe the woman's story because I knew the people she was talking about.
Hey,
My mom advised it was best to stay out
I'm gonna
of
be
it
on
and forget
tomorrow,
the
okay,
whole
bro?
thing.
I'm gonna get off.
Weeks passed,